Next Level Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. Let's talk about 3 powerful insights God wants to give us. And if you stay with this video all the way through, I've got some bonus insights, spiritual tips, things I know you do not want to miss. By the fact that you're watching this video right now, this is your confirmation, and this is an early bonus point. When we talk about God, always remember that it is the God of your understanding. And that is the difference between spirituality and religion. So keep that in mind as we go through these. So the first powerful insight God wants to give us is that you are stronger than you think. We are really stronger than we could really ever imagine. There is a difference between our lower self, the physical, egotistical self, and that higher self, which is divine and connected to God. And I'm sure that if you look back over your life, you can see those things that you came through. I can look back over my life and see things that I've gone through. You may be going through a divorce. You may be going through a loss of job or a loss of income or a loss of a family member. You're stronger than you think. God wants to empower us with that insight, with that message. You're stronger than you ever imagined. Maybe you just started a new job and you're wondering, am I able to pull this off? You can do it. There's nothing impossible for us to accomplish. We're stronger than we really think. And when life gets tough, it's easy for us to feel that we're overwhelmed and things are not going to work out. But we have such a mighty power within us, the great Spirit of God within us, that great I am. That is our power. That is your strength. You're stronger than that. That divorce that tried to take you out, you're stronger than that. That addiction that tried to take you out, you find out you're stronger than that. You're stronger than you think. So remember, every challenge that you face, turn it around as an opportunity for you to rise above it, going to the next level. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. Next level mindset in everything that we do. And by the way, if this is your first time here or you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay empowered and inspired. We'd love to have you here as a part of the Next Level community. The next powerful insight God wants to give us is that your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been heard and answers are on the way. Some of you right now watching and listening to this has been praying for things that you've been wanting to happen in your life. God wants us to know that our prayers are always being heard, and the answers may not come when we think they should come, but they're always on time. And whether you're praying in a group setting or whether you're praying on your own, those prayers with a sincere heart are always being answered. Answers are always on the way. So what have you been praying about? What have you been talking to God about? Also, keep in mind that prayer is a lot of things to different people. Prayer is affirmation. Prayer is a meditation. Prayer is confirmation. It is a realization of higher things. There's so many things that we could say about prayer. When we look at prayer on another level, on the next level, it goes beyond just talking to God and hoping that God will talk to us. Even with my new song that I'll share with you coming up in a minute, I'll talk about never being able to make it without you. It says, I felt like I had lost my way, didn't know how to pray, didn't know if you would talk to me, didn't know what to say, but I prayed anyway. So keep that in mind. No matter what's going on in your life, those prayers that you pray from a sincere heart, God wants us to know they have been heard and answers are on the way. And what I found in my life is when we're going through different situations, it feels like our prayers are falling on deaf ears. We don't see the answers coming. But I want to encourage you, keep the faith. The answers are right there. Many times those answers may show up in different solutions, in different forms that we didn't expect. And I'm learning to look at my life and I'm learning to realize that they may not come the way I think they should come, but they're always right there. God has a way, the universe has a way of showing us different things in different ways, on different levels, because we're all in a different place in our spiritual lives. That's why I'm learning to realize that answers are going to come in different ways. Always be ready for the unexpected, always ready for the challenge. I've come through with an outstanding performance and an outstanding result. Don't give up. Keep the faith. Keep that prayer in your spirit. Whatever way you want to pray, new possibilities are coming in your life. There's nothing impossible for you. So stay encouraged, stay empowered. One of my goals here at Next Level is to share my experience, my hope, my strength. Don't give up. Your prayers have been heard and answers are on the way. The next powerful insight God wants to give us is that you are always shaping your circumstances. You are always shaping and influencing your environment. You can always choose to go to a higher level in your thought life. We choose the thoughts that we have. We choose to respond to things in a certain way, right? I remember growing up, I used to think and talk like, this person made me feel this way. This person did this and hurt me in this way. And now I'm learning to realize that I can always choose to respond in any way I want to. I may not be able to choose how you're going to respond to me, but I can always choose how I'm going to respond to you. I can always choose how I'm going to respond to things that happen in this life. And one of the things that I've learned is that I can choose in a moment. I may have a bad moment, but I can always choose to never have a bad day. There's a cooperation. We are co-creating with God. In every area of our lives, we're always choosing, shaping, and influencing that situation. So always remember that you have the power to choose your thoughts wisely. You have the power to choose your beliefs wisely. You have the power to choose what you're going to focus and dwell on every moment of every day. Remember along my journey, I remember when I first started getting into the idea of spirituality, breaking away from bondage of religion. It took me a while to realize that I had the choice to choose how I was going to see God in my life, to choose how I was going to see certain concepts. We are all shaping and influencing our own realities and our own circumstances by the choices that we make every day. Remember that you are always shaping and influencing your own reality. You can choose to look at things on the positive, or you can choose to look at things from a negative. And I can choose to rise above and give thanks, or I can choose to complain. I want every choice that I make to be uplifting, to be inspiring, to be empowering, so that I can be a blessing to those around me everywhere that I go, making sure that I'm choosing the best, choosing God. I always talk about spirituality, my spiritual health. I can choose to put my spiritual growth first and last, knowing that everything is working out, just like we talked about, by divine order. We are all shaping our own reality by the choices that we make. We can always choose to advance and transcend anything that ever tries to keep us down and make it to the places that we know we need to be. Let that bless you. Now, I've got some bonus insights that I want to share with you. But first, before we do that, just want to share this with you. Just want to give you a sneak peek behind the scenes. One of my songs, Without You, is going to be on my upcoming album entitled Satisfied. I'm not even supposed to be talking about it. And you already know about my brand new single that's out right now. It's called Nobody. Playing everywhere your music is streamed. Put that on your favorite Spotify playlist. Grab a copy from the Amazon site. Do that with the links in the description. If you've enjoyed this video so far and it's giving you value, do me a favor and hit that like button for the algorithm. Let other people know this video is definitely worth watching if you hit the like button. Thank you. So keep this in mind as a bonus insight. There are things that we deal with in our lives when it comes to spirituality. I touched on it in the beginning of this video, religion and spirituality. One thing that I've noticed along my journey is that religion deals mostly in a lot of words and restrictions, different traditions and limitations, and spirituality has a lot of more freedom involved. And so when it comes to God, we think about God, it's the God of your understanding. Spirituality allows you the freedom to look at God as you understand God in your own way. God is not limited to our words. It is us that are limited to those words, right? God has a certain spiritual freedom within us that transcends any word that comes our way. So when you think about these powerful insights that God wants to give you, the universe wants to give you, the great spirit within us wants to give us, consider it from a spiritual standpoint, not from a religious standpoint. That is so important when we think about these things. In my book, Still Destined for Greatness, I talk about whatever way one chooses to understand God, the type of higher power, a greater spirit There's a lot of things, and I go deeper into that with this book, Still Destined for Greatness. I would love for you to grab a copy of that, take it home with you with the link in the description. Also, keep in mind when it comes to receiving these insights and messages from God, there are a lot of things that come in our lives that we begin to look at it from a spiritual standpoint. And I was looking at my life. I was thinking about something the other day, and there are many things that I've been wrong about in my life, misconceptions. In fact, check out this video right here coming up on the screen, Limiting Misconceptions About Life's Purpose. I think that would be a great video for you to watch next. So check that out, enjoy it. Thanks again to my subscribers and returning viewers. I really appreciate you being here. Hit the like button, share this on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Stay blessed, stay positive, never give up whatever you do. Until next time, I'll see you on the next level. Peace.